Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have a bunch of 5 cents coins for you from Singapore. We have them from 1967 until 2014, and you can see there's a number of different designs and issues here. We probably ought to start with the 1967 coin, which is right over here. It says 5 cents, 1967. We'll push it off to the side a little bit and blow it up. And you see that on the left side there are two stalks of rice, says 5 cents, 1967 at the top, and Singapore on the right side. If we tip it up, it has a reeded edge, and on the back we just have this beautiful beautiful bird on the back. It's a snake bird or an oriental darter or Indian darter on the back. And this is a Stuart Devlin design, both the front and the back of this coin, this 1967 5 cents. Let's see what's next in line. Here's another one, and this one is much, you see it's much shinier and much better condition. And again, we know this is a 5 cents coin from the same uh, mintage, and this is the 1979 version of this coin. So in 1979, they weren't making anywhere near as many, but this one just came out really nice and really shiny. And we just like this version mainly because if you put it next to the 67, you can just see what how it changed over time, and how if you protect the coin, this is like an almost uncirculated condition here, and just a beautiful version of the Oriental dart bird, or the Indian darter or dart bird. Next, we have, let's go back to our pile and see what else we got. We got these ones. We got a couple of those. So let's take a look at those. These are what they call the either the ribbon upward or the ribbon downward versions of the 5 cents coins. So let's take a look and see which ones we have. If we have one from 1985 to 1991, it's going to be a ribbon upwards. And this is a 2000, which is going to be a ribbon downwards. So let's see if we can find one with the ribbon upwards on it. There's a 1990. Okay, so this is a 1990 version of the coin. And we can see it says 5 cents, of course, on the front. And then on the back, it says Singapore in 4 different languages. Of course, English on the bottom, Malay on the top, Tamil on the left, and Chinese on the right. And it all says Singapore. And as we look underneath and see here, it says Majula Singapura, has the lion and the tiger, lion on this side, tiger on this side, the 5 stars in the moon. And down here we see that it says 1990, and the ribbons kind of tip up a little bit. So in 1990, this was nearing the end of the years for this coin. It was only made until 1991. They made 26 million of these. Now, we look at the 2000 version of that same coin. So again, as you remember, it has the same front on it, or the fruit salad plant. But then when we get after 1991, we see that they changed to a ribbons downward. And you see how the ribbons point down. And if you want to go back and take a look, see how the ribbons kind of curl up here, and then here they point down. So again, we have the English, the Tamil, the Malay, and the Chinese versions. And again, we have the tiger and the lion and just this beautiful engraving. And this is a Christopher Ironside engraving on the front and the back of this coin. So that's a ribbon upward and a ribbon downward. And then finally we're left with the modern coin. And this is the back of the modern coin, and we see that it has this beautiful kind of line that goes around here in a very modern design, and it turns into, of course, a lion head. So see how it goes up around here, and then right in there it turns into what is the head of a lion, kind of in these sleek lines. Over here what we see is the Esplanade Theater, and this is a design from Fabian Lim, who did this. This is the back of the coin. It says 5 and then cents kind of roll up the side there. Just a beautiful, again, design. We have a smooth edge on this one. And then when we get to the back, and this, sometimes our coins look a little coppery or shiny because of the light. But in this case, you'll see that it actually is a different material. The prior coins were made out of an aluminum bronze, and this is a brass plated steel. And as many of you know, if it's a brass plated steel, I'm going to want to get my magnet out and see if it gets popped up, and it does. It sticks right to the magnet, so that's how we know that it's steel in this case. It's so magnetic compared to the aluminum bronze coins, which don't get picked up at all. So here's a 2014. Again, the ribbons are downward. The tiger, the lion, this big kind of lion face on here that we see, and the stars and the moon, the 4 languages, English, Malay, Tamil, and Chinese around the outside. Well, that's all we have for our 5-cent coins from the Philippines. Thank you for watching, and we'd love to have you subscribe to the DC Coin World International Coin channel, and have you leave comments in the comments section if you would like us to do anything different or anything new, or even if you just want to comment on the video. Have a great day from DC Coin World.